It's the complimentary breakfast.
The Mayor of Tshwane, ladies and gentlemen, Kgosientso Ramokgopa, known to us as Sputla. Nice to see you, Sputla.
Hey, Maury, Rian, nice to see you, my friend, after a long time. And good morning to the listeners of Karanda.
You guys had a hectic couple of days, the ANC.
I think it ain't over yet. Still going through a very turbulent moment. But I'm more than confident that an organization that 104 years is resilient. And I'm more than confident that when the leadership emerges out of that meeting, they'll be able to give guidance. I think what is important is that we need to put the people first. We need to listen to the many voices, not only the voices of ANC members, because we lead the country. So it's important that we are able to demonstrate the high levels of leadership. We must be able to distinguish ourselves.
But this is now an interesting time for the ANC because, I was thinking, do you have precedent? And then I'm thinking back, yes, you do have precedent. When Thabo Mbeki was recalled back in the day, remember when the story went that he intervened with the prosecuting authorities. You do have precedent to recall a president.
It's not as clinical as that, because this time around the president is a serving president of the ANC. Remember, not just the president of the country.
Yeah.
The president of the ANC is elected by members. It's not elected by the National Executive Committee. Even if they can arrive at some conclusion that he need to take certain steps, that, depending on the proportions of those decisions, have to be ratified by the general membership because of the democratic nature of the ANC.
So you need a conference. You need to call an entire national conference.
Yes.
That's what literally needs to happen.
That's what literally needs to happen. We're in the middle of an election campaign. Yeah. I don't think that is desirable. You go that way. But we'll wait for guidance. We don't want to preempt what the leadership will say. But I'm more than, like I say, we always argue that we are a leader of society. So this is the time to show our mettle, to show our colors, and demonstrate to the whole country that we have the interest of the entire country at heart.
Because obviously now, it's about the moral authority of the organization, and everyone's like looking to you guys to take steps and say, well, we hear you, South Africa.
Yes.
So something needs to happen.
The ANC argues in many of its documents that it must provide the moral compass to society. So people must aspire to emulate what the ANC does. And I guess that we're in a difficult situation now. Like I said, we're waiting for the leadership to give us guidance. I'm more than confident that the guidance that they'll give to us, and when I say us in this instance, not just members of the ANC, but society on the next step, it's something that will take us forward in a big way. So I'm waiting with bated breath.
It's the complimentary breakfast.